When you love something as you should only love God, it's not love anymore. It's taking an ilah. It's worship. And this is one of the most important things we have to start to recognize, the difference between love and worship. And I'll tell you one of the greatest signs that there is something that you have at the core of your heart that shouldn't be there. And that is that you will have unending torment from that very thing. And I'll repeat that. That thing, whatever that object is, whatever that person is, whatever that job is, whatever that thing is, will actually be the source of your greatest suffering. The thing that you put at the core, where only God should be, will become the source of your greatest suffering and anxiety. And you won't be able to sleep at night because you're thinking about that thing. And you won't be able to find peace ever. And you will constantly be tormented by that very object itself. Sometimes it's our own children. I have seen this a lot. Sometimes it's our own children, because we've put that child at the core, at the center of our life, and then we did tawaf around him. Yeah, you feel me, right? And then what happens is we become tormented by that, and then we cause torment to others, right? This is, by the way, one of the reasons why we see so much conflict between the mother-in-law and the wife. The reason that is happening is it goes back a long time. At the core of it is that mother, when she gave birth to that son, she did not have a healthy relationship with him. She put him at the center. She revolved her existence around him. Sometimes, she even put aside her own relationship with her husband. It was all about the son, right? Everything about him, his needs, his person, like, God forbid we teach him to actually, do the dishes or make his own bed. I mean, we do everything for him, and we think that that's love, but it is not love. We are handicapping that individual, and unfortunately we are also raising a narcissist. And this is one of the phenomenons that we're finding right now, is that this mothering that looks like love, but it is actually extremely toxic. It's toxic to the mother, it's painful, but it is also toxic to that boy, to that son himself, and then his future relationships. And it continues, right? Because now he's 30 and now he gets married, and you're not about to let go of that, because you spent your last 30 years literally devoting your entire life to him. Your whole life revolved around him. You gave up everything for him. You didn't even take care of yourself, right? You didn't even take care of your marriage. It was just about him. And so that's why people have trouble letting go and finding a balance. Now, when he grows up, he gets married. Now there's a competition between the mother and the daughter. And that should never happen. But it only happens because the love itself was unhealthy, because it was an unhealthy attachment. You put your son at the center of your life when it should have been Allah. It should have never been your child.